Hi everyone, welcome to another video, and today you can see by the title of the video is 5 fragrances from the house of Guerlain which I think fit really well for this spring which we now are currently in. So Guerlain's one of my favourite houses, and this list is fragrances I currently own. There are other fragrances from the house that would really go well in spring, but this is only what I currently own and what I think go nice for spring this year of 2023. So we've got a bit of a mix. We've got some citrusy leathers, we've got some minty stuff, we've got some like sweets, vanilla, tonka beanie, we've got some old school smelling stuff. So first off, let's get into it. And I said there's no order to these are just 5 that I've picked out. So first one is this one right here. I love the bottle, and this is Shalimar, and this is the Outer Cologne. Don't like that. Don't let that fool you. It says Outer Cologne. This is as strong as any outer toilette, if not stronger. This is a, yes, it smells like Shalimar. There's a little bit more of a citrus top notes when you put it on. I get a slight chocolatey vibe from it. That'll be the sort of the leather and that they're playing with your nose. But yeah, real nice. If you like Shalimar, think that with a bit more citrus on top, and the sort of I won't say skanky, but the sort of dirty skanky leather is toned down a little bit, but still as strong as the original Outer Toilette. Just changed ever so slightly and a bit easier to wear, certainly for men, although it's a bit of a feminine bottle. I still quite enjoy the look of it. So Shalimar Outer Cologne, definitely worth a look if you like Shalimar. I'm not the biggest fan of Shalimar, but I don't mind this at all. And there's another one that's similar in the list. So next is that minty one that I was mentioning. Of course, it could only be Guerlain's Outer Parfum. This one has again a minty vibe, but it smells a little boozy and a little bit sweeter. Oh, it's one you've got to try now. Some people have said that it doesn't really work on their skin. It doesn't project very well. It's about a medium projection anyway. It's not the big monster you might think it is. But mint, sort of Minton Lime with a bit of a boozy, sort of rummy kind of vibe to it, but don't think it's a boozy fragrance. This is more say mint, lime, spices, a little bit of a woody backbone, but done in a beautiful French Guerlain way. Real nice if you like minty, boozy style fragrances. This is one that you must at least give a try out. This is my 3rd bottle, and I am almost done. This one really works for me on my skin. I get a lot of compliments with that one. Right, next is another one that's similar to Shalimar, but much brighter. This one I've picked more as in spring going into summer, so there's more of a citrus kick. And this one's Rouge, which I do believe has been discontinued now, I think. I don't think it's on their website. I am not 100% sure. Last time I looked it wasn't. Rouge. For the most part, it's predominantly this juicy, fresh citrusy right in your face, with a excuse me, backbone of a vanilla, and occasionally I'll get a hint of that Shalimar sort of Rouge DNA, but it's more in the backbone and the long dry down. This one is predominantly really heavy, juicy, beautiful citruses for quite a long time, with a backbone of a vanilla. Beautiful stuff, can also be worn in a cooler summer day, but this is perfect for spring. It's got a little bit of a backbone, as I say, that you can push it forward through cooler spring days with that vanilla and a little bit of that Rouge backbone. But oh, the citruses in this is just absolutely stunning. Beautiful, rich citruses, juicy. Yeah, it just feels like you just want to drink it. It's lovely stuff. So next is the sort of vanilla tonka beanie kind of one I was talking about, and this one I have took the sticker off. But this is the Ideal Man, L'Homme Ideal, Eau de Toilette. This one is like vanilla, tonka bean ambery kind of scent. Nice and sweet, not too sweet though. It's got like a subtle, I would say, suede leather going through it. Sort of modern masculine man. With his leathers, a little bit of spice, but then there's a sweetness and a sort of vanilla and that wisping through. And again, all these are just blended to perfection. Very nice. Again, this is about my third bottle. I've had 100 mils, a 50 ml, and then this I'm nearly finished. 100 mils again. This is my sort of night out, date night maybe sort of fragrance. Really goes well, as women tend to really gravitate to this one. I've had mad compliments with this. Very nice and great one for the spring, and it's not too heavy like a lot of the French perfumes. They're not too heavy, yet they radiate quite a bit. So, okay, last on the list. This one is the old schooler. Like I said, there is one in the list. This came out not that long ago, yet it smells like some from the sort of 80s. This one is Guerlain. See, I'm getting down this. It's the only one bottle I've got, but I use my fragrances and I'm not afraid to finish them off, even though they're rarer or whatever. But Guerlain, this is your typical sort of 80s into early 90s style masculine citrus. If you think Yves Saint Laurent's Pour Homme, Bergeron Pour Homme, if you've ever sort of tried any of those, it's roughly in that ballpark. I would say it's a little more spicier and woodier than those, but not by much. It's more about the lemons, lemon verbena, so a green, leafy, woody citrus with a bit of spice. Predominantly about the spices, sorry, the citruses, but really, really nice, old school. Came out in the wrong time really, when things were freshening up from the 80s stuff. But I think that's why it failed. But if this came out say 10 years before, this would be an absolute banger of a fragrance. It'd probably still be Guerlain's fragrance list, but unfortunately it didn't. But really, really do enjoy this one. Well, right down my street. I love these masculine scents, and it reminds me a little bit, if you've tried an aftershave splash called Denim for Men. It's similar in that ballpark. So if you've tried that one, or as I say, Yves Saint Laurent's excuse me, Pour Homme or Bergeron Pour Homme, you're sort of in that ballpark, and Denim aftershave. So if you like those sort of fragrances, the masculine citruses, you'll enjoy this one. So that's my 5 fragrances from the House of Guerlain for springtime. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know of my choices from the House of Guerlain. Again, there could be more, but this is what I've got in my collection right now. So if you like the video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. It would really help me out, and I'll see you again soon on the next one.